lots of you that we haven't seen for a while. So we wanted to put together some top tips for how to survive during lockdown. So I decided to speak to some of our progress leaders about their top tips for well-being during lockdown. So the first person I spoke to was Mr. Bevan, who's our progress leader for Year 6 and Year 7. So Mr. Bevan, what's your top tip for well-being during lockdown?
Well, Mr. Portland, for me, one of the key things was making sure I could keep in touch with my family and friends. I didn't want to feel lonely or isolated. And although I couldn't go and visit them, it was really nice to be able to call them. And I even actually taught my granddad how to use video messenger, which was a challenge, but it worked out in the end. But just having that regular contact with people, speaking to my friends about some of the memories we had from the past was really, really helpful. Because it can feel at times like we're never going to get through this and we'll never get to see them again. So I did find that really useful.
Great, thank you. The next person I spoke to was Mr. Ianson, who's our progress leader for Year 8 and Year 9. So Mr. Ianson, what's your top tip for well-being during lockdown?
Thanks very much, Mr. McPartland. A big thing for me, guys, would be routine. Ensuring that every day you've got a routine. Getting up nice and early, set your alarm. You're not staying in bed till 2, 3 o'clock. So get yourself up, make sure you've planned your day out, planned your activities out, and make sure you've got a good routine. The second little bit from myself would be exercise. Get yourselves out. I'm in school today, we've got some pupils out enjoying the sunshine, exercising, playing football. So where you can, make sure you get your 30 minutes every day. Make sure you're getting out, whether it's walking the dog, getting out on your bike. Do some form of exercise because it'll help your well-being, it'll help your self-esteem, and it'll make you feel good. Last but not least, make sure we're looking at what we eat, we're getting the right amount of energy we need per day, we're not overeating, and we're watching our diet.
So the last person I spoke to was Miss Bates, who's our progress leader for Year 10 and Year 11. So what's your top tip for staying well during lockdown, Miss?
Thank you very much for the question, Mr. Portland. I hope that you're all well. Lockdown has certainly gone on for a long time and it's been a little bit challenging in many ways. So my top tip for being able to stay on top of your workload is to be really organised. Make sure you're keeping an eye on your show my homework. Your work is set on a Monday and it's due to be handed in by the following Monday. And if you stay on top of that work and you've got yourself a routine with a clear timetable, that way you'll be on top of everything ready for September and you'll be in a really good routine ready to continue your learning when you get back to us. So until then, stay safe and we look forward to seeing you soon.
Well, I hope you found those top tips helpful and we're all looking forward to seeing you in September.